again. My name's Daniel, and welcome to yet another Dragonstaff tutorial. Today, we're learning T-rolls. So I know you're probably thinking, but Daniel, didn't you already make a tutorial on T-rolls? That is correct. But I didn't teach it quite right. So this is part 2. So in the first tutorial, I didn't properly teach T-rolls because I was not properly doing T-rolls. However, I do still recommend watching that first one because it covers a good portion of what we're going to need to know. So in the first tutorial, we learned this hand motion where the hands swipe together, separate, reset, and then swipes again. That ends up looking a little bit clunky just because when we separate, the staff is kind of left floating in the air while we restart the hand position. In the way that we're going to learn T-rolls today, the hands don't necessarily have to separate. As usual, we're just going to cover one side, or in this case direction. You will want to drill both directions, but for the sake of the tutorial, we're just learning the one direction. So we'll start, palms facing each other. I have the right hand in front and the left hand in back, and we're making contact just with the bottoms of the palms. Then from here, we're going to swipe the hands, bringing the fingers towards each other. Once we're reaching the ends of the fingers, we swipe them upwards and then reverse. So now the left hand is in front, the right hand is in back, and just the fingertips are touching. And then from here, we swipe going towards the palm until we're at the bottoms of the palms. We swipe them vertically and back to horizontally, and the right hand is in front and the left hand is in back, just as we started with the bottoms of the palms touching. And then we can repeat this hand motion as much as desired to keep the T-roll going. I'll try to give you another view of that. Right hand in front, left hand in back. Bottoms of the hands touching. Swipe towards the fingers. Once you're at the fingertips, rotate so that now the left hand's in front, right hand's in the back, and just the fingers are touching. Then swipe towards each other until just the bottoms of the hands are touching. And you rotate vertically, then horizontally to bring the right hand back in front, left hand in back. So unlike the first hand motion that we learned in the first T-roll tutorial, the hands don't separate in this one, and they keep the staff rolling in the same direction. And that hand motion is essentially all we're going to need in order to do this trick with the Dragonstaff. Bottoms of the hands touching, swipe, rotate. Now you're at the fingertips would be touching if the staff wasn't there. Swipe towards each other, get to the bottoms of the hands, rotate, opposite hand goes in front, swipe towards the fingertips. Ends up looking like so. The positioning of the hands on the staff, this is something that I covered in the first tutorial as well, but they can really, theoretically be anywhere on the Dragonstaff. I find that being slightly above the center point, maybe anywhere from 4 to 8 inches, is the easiest way, but I don't see any reason why you can't do it right at the center or even towards the bottom of the staff. It's just a bit more difficult. And that's about all I've got for this T-roll tutorial. I know this is a bit shorter than my usual tutorials, but if you already watched the first T-roll tutorial, I feel like we covered most everything for the move, except for this new hand motion, which allows us to do the T-roll without separating the hands during the move. I find that this way looks a lot cleaner, feels a lot smoother, and without having to separate the hands, there's just less chance for risk of messing the move up, dropping the staff, etc. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.